Yo, calm down. Before you call me stupid, I know I'm stupid. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, and welcome to a new video on my channel. And today, let's get into my reactions to my Premier League predictions in the 2018-2019 season. I can breathe now. I hope you have a fantastic day. The Premier League season is almost over. 2 more match weeks to go. So, for you know what, as we're so close to the end of the season, let's go look back on my predictions back in early August and see how wrong I am. Because we all know I'm gonna be wrong eventually. Actually, no. You know what? Why would you doubt me? I'm a demonic kid. Every single prediction will be spot on, I guarantee it. Over than maybe like 5. So let me know down below in the comments, how has this season gone for you in terms of your predictions? Has it gone the way you planned out? Has it not at all? Did you think Burnley would be like first place in Premier League? I know I did. You never know, I may have put Fulham to win the league. Be a bit stupid for this. So I'm on my video from back in August 14th, and I must say, if I just scroll through here now, look at my setup in this, and look at my setup now. Back then, this is my first week of moving to my new house. Now look at it. What even is? There's a fucking giraffe here. I think I know which one I'd rather have. So with that said, let's go into my predictions of the 2018-2019 Premier League season. And let's get into it. Just as a warning here, just as a disclaimer, if I predicted your team would be relegated and you aren't, please feel free to tell me how wrong I am. But if I get it right, then thank me, bitch. It was fucking hell! Oh my god, my ears. Oh Jesus, I need to stop doing that. Oh my god. I need to stop doing that. I feel bad for you guys. Now I understand those comments when people said, "Oh my god, like you shut me up." Now I get it. Now I get it. Jesus Christ, I need to calm down. Okay, so bottom 3. This is a good place to really tell how bad my predictions are. So if I get it wrong straight away, this ain't gonna be a good video for me. Let's go. And come on. I feel bad because yes, again, it's like Huddersfield last year. Stop talking. If you didn't want to say that they're gonna go down, don't say it. But you do because you think they're gonna go down. Shut up. Me in the past. God, I'm a pussy. So that is why I'm gonna say Cardiff City to be 20th spot. Okay. I feel bad because I've said. Okay. Cardiff. I put 20th. Bit wrong because they're either gonna finish 18th. I think they will finish 18th. I don't think they're gonna survive, sadly. But I said they'll go down. Not 20th though. So if you're Cardiff fan, sad about that. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident they're gonna go down. So you know what, Cardiff. I said they'll go down. And well, you know. Look at them. Look at New Warnock's face. Isn't it fantastic? But with their signings, I don't see a great amount of improvements. And I think that is a good shout. Who did Cardiff City really sign in the summer that was really good? Not really anyone. And of course, there was the entire Salah incident, which, I mean, that is really shit. I must say. That is a really bad situation. Okay, 19th. I'm gonna go with. They were in. Don't be Burnley. Last year, which they stayed up a course. Stop stalling. I'm gonna go with Huddersfield. Woo! That's the way. Yeah. I like it. This is what happens when you stroke your deans, baby. You get stuff right. Now, yet again, I shouldn't really take massive credit in this because I think most people thought Huddersfield will also go down. Yet again, they didn't really sign anyone in the summer that was particularly great. No one thought that Ragnar would get sacked though. I thought that was a weird sacking. Teams, and a lot can go against each 3 teams that will end up being in the last spot. And those 3 teams are going to be Southampton, Brighton, and Newcastle. Southampton to be relegated, Brighton 17th, and Newcastle 16th. It's not bad predictions. It's not terrible. In fact, I put Southampton to go down. It's interesting. My reasoning behind that is because Burnley played Southampton like in the first game of the season, and Burnley dominated Southampton on possession, and Burnley never do that away from home. So the fact we did that gave me hope that, you know, they aren't that great this year. Which, to be fair, Southampton weren't that great for most of the season, so I don't think that's too far off. Brighton 17th, I think that's spot on. I think they will finish 17th this year. Newcastle, I think they're right now like 14th right now, but they can go down to like, you know, 15th. So, you know, it's not particularly the best. It's not spot on other than Brighton, but it's around that kind of same ballpark. I just realised though, where's Fulham? Fulham ain't there. Fulham, where you at, mate? Number 15th is going to be Crystal Palace. Now, the biggest... 15 Crystal Palace. There still is a Fulham. There's no Fulham there. There's no Fulham there, which is not good for me. Where even is Palace now? Palace is 12th. They can't go down to 15 to be fair to them. There's still no Fulham, and I'm kind of worried that I may have put them like 11th or something. I'm pretty scared. 14th place is going to be Fulham. Now, okay. Lots of people are putting the likes of Fulham like really high up. Fulham, for example, I just don't think that. Yes, they've made a lot of good signings. But I think that there's a lot of people to mix into one team, and I think it takes time for all those players to go together. Yeah, I think I get it wrong in some ways, but right in others. They spent a lot of money on some good players, but it takes a while for them to get mixed together. It just took so long that they got relegated before they could even do anything. But the premise is still correct. Kinda. Not really. I may have been off by like, you know, six places. Or 5 places really, so oops about that one. 13th place is going to be Bournemouth. Now Bournemouth, I do like their side, a very good all-round balanced side. Bournemouth 13th. I mean, I think they're 13th now actually, so yeah, I think that's spot on. Watch me put Burnley 7th place again. Baby, that's not what matters here. I'm going to say Burnley this year will be 12th place. For the reasons is that, the reason why I don't think there'll be any real relegation trouble is because of how good our defence is. We have by far one of the best defensive back fives in the league ideally. Oh, that's a shout. That's a big shout. That is a... That is some shout. Did I just say top 5 best defences in the league? How many goals have we conceded this year? 63. 63 goals conceded. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, yep, that's the 14th worst in the league this year. But, in my defence, we had Joe Hart. So, you know. Oh, God, okay. You know what? Here's the L. I'll take the L for this one. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure that 11th to 7th is still, like, I've not said yet. Yeah, it's true, yeah. So, it could be, yeah, so, you know what? I would say, other than, like, 1 or 2 teams, that could go up by, like, 1 or 2, and then, you know, all that good stuff, I think is quite spot on. 11th place, I put Watford. Right now in the league, they're currently 10th. I would say that's good. 10th place will be Wolves. Everyone thought that Wolves would be doing good this year in their first season back. Everyone thought they would. Right now, Wolves are 7th, so I guess that's incorrect. I think they may go down to like 8th, maybe. But you know what? Wolves to be in the top half is still a good shout, considering it's their first year in the Premier League. So I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with them being 10th. In 9th place, we've got Leicester. Right now, Leicester are 8th and then 1 point ahead of 9th place. I still think that is a solid shout. Everyone right now, round of applause to me. Decent. 8th place and 7th place. We've got 8th place being Everton and 7th place being West Ham. Now, West Ham is a bad one because West Ham are like 11th now. If West Ham did not have Arnautovic being Arnautovic and not playing, I think they could have been 7th place this year. You know, they have a decent squad. Declan Rice, Felipe Anderson is a good player. Fabianski is a top goalkeeper. You know what? Even though it's quite far off, you know, 4 places, I still think that's decent. Right now, Everton could be 8th or 9th. So, you know what? I say that my predictions, other than Fulham, has been pretty bang on. I'm being dead on serious here. I think it's been pretty good. But now we get into the top 6, which this could be interesting, because I completely forgot where I even put teams here. This is where things get fucking fun. Okay, so, yep, it really does. Okay, so 6th place, I'm going to say Chelsea. Now, even in my head now, I'm thinking, wait, but this could happen. I think Chelsea is going to be 6th place. I think that defensively, they are not the greatest. That is a shout. And the reason why that is a shout is because Chelsea being 6th place, right now, they could still finish 6th place in their defence. You know, if they lost to Man United, they could be 6th place right now. I think by the end of the season, Chelsea could still be 6th. But I do think they could claim 4th. Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. 6th place to 4th place. It's just random what who could be. My comment about them defensively is bad though, because they've like not been that bad defensively. So, you know, compared to Arsenal and Man United. So, you know what? I'll take the L there. It's a team with not that much as a midfield, but a very good attack force and a main striker is going to be Arsenal in 5th place. I think just midfield-wise and defensive-wise, kind of similar to Chelsea. It's weird with Chelsea because I just feel like tactical-wise, they're just not that good in terms of their defense. And same thing for Arsenal. They got Socrates, he's very on and off, and Czech almost passed the ball into his net last week. If Torreira can be as good as what he's deemed to be, then that could be the difference between them making top 4 for me. I think that's spot on. I think that's spot on. If Torreira was a player which they thought they were getting, which I think he can still be a good player, then they'll be top 4. But he's been on and off this year, just like Socrates and just like the defense. So you know what? I think that's spot on. I think Arsenal may finish 5th or 6th. I'm gonna go 5th here. I think my thought process for that is pretty spot on. So you know what? I'm happy with that. And that is going to be Manchester United in 4th place. I think because of Jose Mourinho, he does have a 3rd season syndrome. He does. It's just a thing that always happens to him. But I don't think he'll do as bad as what he did with Chelsea a few years ago. They've got a good midfield and they also have a really good attack. It's just the defense for Man United that really concerns me. United's defense did concern me, considering they've conceded more goals than Palace and Newcastle this season. United could still be 4th, but I can't see it. I feel like United will be 5th, honestly, and also being 6th, and Chelsea being 4th. However, it's the right 3 teams that I thought would be in the midst for it. I have not said Spurs since. I've not said Spurs once throughout this entire thing. So I've always thought it'd be between those kind of 3 teams to be battling out for that 4th spot. I'm happy, but I'm also not, because when it comes to top 6, you have to be spot on to deem that as a success. So yeah, I feel like, yeah. Let's see what I said for the top 3, shall we? 3rd place is going to be Tottenham. Now Tottenham, you may say, oh well, Tottenham made no signings, so how can you say that they'll be still good? So Arsenal signing this player and Chelsea signed this player. Well, Tottenham already with a main 11 has got definitely a top 4 side. A good piece of transfer business for them was the fact that they lost no main players. They didn't lose a Dele Alli, they didn't lose an Eriksen, they didn't lose a Harry Kane, they didn't lose Alderweireld. I think the fact they didn't lose any players is more important than them bringing any in. Spot on. That is a W. That is an absolute massive W right there, guys. That's a massive W. Everyone thought that Spurs was not going to make top 4 at start of the season. No one had thought they were going to, because they thought that, Spurs, the bottlers, this and that, they signed no players, they're going to fall behind. And I said the fact that because they've not lost anyone, they're still a good side. And I think that's pretty spot on. So you know what? I'll take that massive W right there. Spurs are pretty much guaranteed to finish 3rd place. So you know what? That's a W. The only teams left is City and Liverpool. So I'm writing this. Which way round did I put it round though? Let's see. With the top 2, and I think there'll be only like 5 points in between these 2. It's gonna be a very, very close one. Now, Man City ran away with the league last year, and I just don't feel like the points that was in between these 2 last year will be enough to close the gap in one season. But next season can be the year that it all changes. So I'm going to go with Liverpool 2nd and Manchester City 1st place. Liverpool on the day can beat anyone, but my issue with them is the fact that they don't beat the lesser teams. Like, last year, they drew with us 0-0 at Anfield. They get a lot of draws against sides that they should ideally beat. That right there about Liverpool, they draw against sides which they should ideally beat. If they did not draw to Leicester, then they would be there. They would be there right now. So I think that's spot on. People forget the points gap that City had last year. Like the points that was necessary to catch up to them was so big that I just don't think it would be possible this season. And you know what? It could still be possible. There's 2 games to go last season. I just can't see. I can't see City dropping points. But you never know. But to be fair, I am very happy with my predictions in this Premier season. Other than 2 teams, which is Fulham and maybe West Ham, I feel like each team is like a 1 or 2 positions away from where they actually are on the table. From a prediction in August, I feel like this is like a good B, like a B grade level prediction. I'm proud about that. Tell me down below, how did you think I did with my predictions? Did you think I did wrong? Then, I don't know, tell me, I don't know. Hopefully you guys did enjoy judging me, and with that said, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.